Hello, yes, I'm Jules Horowitz. Thank you all so much for coming out. I'd especially love to thank my mom, Felicia, who I know invited half of you here. Yes, for those of you who don't know my mom, I mean, she's incredible, very funny as well, outgoing African-American woman. In fact, she's such a strong, proud black woman that she has this really wonderful, verbal tick where she unintentionally just will very casually just put like a black twist on random words. For example, over the holiday, I asked her if she wanted to see that new movie, Richard Jewell, and she immediately goes, "What's Richard Jewell?" I was like, "No, Mom." Glad my dad liked that one. Thanks, fam. That's all right. Yeah, I know, it's almost like Afro dyslexia. I love it. I love you too much. Thank you. Thank you for the jokes. It does feel pretty good to be on stage. When I was younger, I was actually, it's true, once voted most likely to be famous by my peers at Fat Camp. But to be fair, I was pretty big back then, so. It is true. I used to be overweight, so I know it's a little hard to believe. So if you can imagine for a sec, I was very much like a teapot, and then I was both short and stout. There's my love handles, and there's my gout. It is true. I really used to struggle with sugar addiction. It really messed with my head, you know? If you guys know how Bruce Banner, whenever he get really angry, he'd turn to the Incredible Hulk. Well, I had a very similar problem, except whenever I got angry, I just became the Cookie Monster. I remember, and the littlest things could set me off, right? Like I'd be walking down the mall, and if too many slow people are in front of me, I would just start to lose it, me want Mrs. Field. It's tough. It wasn't just anger, literally any emotion was an excuse to eat cookies for me, straight up. If I was sad, I'd eat cookies. If I was happy, I'd eat cookies. It got to the point when I was even sleeping, I'd just be dreaming about cookies. Cookies. I remember my therapist had once asked me, why I thought I overate so much. It frustrated me because I really, I didn't know. But then come to find out, and this is true, did you know sugar is 8 times more addictive than crack? The most addictive drug ever. So I think it's safe to say when we invented sugar, we pretty much created cocaine for kids, right? Whoops, sorry, our bad as a society. But my therapist didn't like that excuse. She wanted me to dig deeper, right? But her questions were so lame. One time she asked me, so Jules, have you ever eaten anything you've ever regretted? Duh, Stacy, that's why I'm here. I literally regretted everything I've eaten up to this point in life. Honestly, I feel like eating foods we regret, I feel it's an American pastime now, right? Everyone kind of does it. I mean, if you've never had diarrhea after Chipotle, and then a week later return to that same Chipotle, I mean, are you even an American? Come on. But again, my therapist was not very happy with that answer. So needless to say, I had to fire her, right? I did after a while. But it was tough. It was awkward, right? Firing your therapist, it's complicated. Because honestly, it felt a lot more like a breakup, right, than a proper firing. For example, I told her that I thought she should see other people. I was a little disappointed to find out that she already was, but... And then she said she really wanted to give us another chance, and... I tried to be nice. I was like, listen, it's not you, it's me. I just need a new therapist. My head's just not in the right place for this. But I think the worst thing about my therapist is that it felt like she liked to spend too much time on the past, on the pain of the past, but never really wanted to talk about ways to move forward into the future, right? And almost like she enjoyed my misery a little bit. And, right? And I was paying her for that service. That was really the big problem, right? So I felt twisted up. It's like I'd hired an emotional dominatrix or something. Just mess with her. No, seriously, it's like she'd come into our sessions with her own bullwhip. Be vulnerable. Relive your childhood traumas. I don't accept insurance. So if you have any therapist recommendations, let me know. My name is Jules Horowitz. Thanks a lot, guys.